Hey, Katie Seaver here. I wanted to talk to you about the number one thing that I find most useful if I have overeaten or binged or feel like I'm about to. And it's really just a one-word piece of advice, which is stop. Stop. I don't mean like stop eating, because obviously you would have done that already if you could. And you may not be able to stop in the middle of a binge. I know from experience how hard that can be. But the key here is that if you're overeating or binging, something is wrong. And pushing forward in your probably busy and tiring life, which probably has to-do lists and people you're responsible to and all kinds of other things, isn't a good thing for you in that moment. I think the best metaphor that's been useful to me of a binge is that it's kind of like a scream. It's kind of like a cry for help, like something is wrong. So if you find yourself in the middle of a binge or just like an overeating experience where you're kind of numb and not really aware of it, the absolute best thing you can do for yourself to make sure that that kind of doesn't carry over and affect your rest of your day or week or whatever it is to literally just like put it all down. And if this happens to me, like what I'll do is, as soon as I can, and I recognize that some of you are at work or, literally you have a child in front of you who needs to be addressed or whatever it is, you can't do it immediately. But as soon as you can, drop all non-essential things and just like collapse, which could mean literally collapsing in your bed in like a little ball. Done that. Or like getting in bed. It might mean getting in bed with a book or like doing stupid internet vegging on blogs or YouTube or whatever. Maybe taking a bath. But it really means whatever for you looks like letting it go. The worst thing you can do for yourself during a binge is then afterwards kind of force yourself to push through. And that'll be kind of tempting because probably you may not even realize it, but your overeating or your binge was a reaction to not wanting to do something that's going on for you in your life. Like for me in college, it used to happen a lot, like whenever I had to write papers or something, I'd sort of overeat. And then it was actually really great to write papers after that because I was numb. So I couldn't like feel all my resistance to writing the paper. So I was like, oh great, I'll just write it now. But the best thing you can do for yourself, because the binge is kind of telling you that something is wrong, is to legit stop. And sort of slow down and take care of yourself. I would say that like 90% of people who find themselves overeating are usually feeling like busy and a little bit too stressed and like their life is a little bit too full, whether it's of emotions or sometimes their lives are empty, like they're alone and then they're lonely and then things are coming up. But whatever it is, it's like things are coming up. So most of us don't stop. I mean, when was the last time you stopped for a couple of hours and let yourself completely mush and not have any obligations of any kind? So that's my advice to you, that you genuinely need to stop. You genuinely need to drop everything as soon as you can drop everything. So maybe you need to go to work today or else you'll be fired, but cancel all your social plans for tonight or whatever it is. Tell the kids that mommy needs some time to be alone, because you do. Because your eating is showing you that things are not okay. So you need to listen to that and not ignore it anymore. Because the more that you listen to it, the more that it will get better. So I hope that that was helpful. I know that sometimes these things can feel like you're opening this big can of worms, and I know that just stopping is not going to get you all the way there, but it's a really powerful start. I hope you'll believe me. If you have any questions about that, leave a comment below the video and I'll try my best to answer them. Otherwise, there's a lot more content like that on my website, and I hope to talk to you soon.